There you go.
To the air on first down. Grab in the back.
Oh! What are you doing, bro?
Here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense grabs it, and they're going the other way. He's at the 50.
That's what it is.
And after
Oh, he fumbled.
brings it back and gets it
Say, man.
inside the 35. Texas
Okay,
Tech
what's the pitch back?
Red Raiders
L1 is the pitch.
Yeah, that's what I did.
L1.
I'm trying to shoot.
Put it on the deck.
L1.
Give me that play back. Oh, that was a touchdown.
Yeah, pumpkin. I didn't see. I thought scoring.
Coming into this game, the turnovers were going to be critical. They might give themselves
That was a touchdown, bro.
That can't keep happening.
Yeah, but don't change who you are and what you are. Don't get gun-shy because of mistakes. I think that usually turns into more mistakes. So,
Come on, man.
you keep being aggressive.
Who's watching?
And he's brought down after a nice
Whoever's
game.
watching, I'm playing my dad right now.
Quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
You went on Facebook Live.
Just
Here we
inside
go.
the red zone. 1st and 10 from the
Somebody's
19.
watching. Somebody's watching.
He wants to throw. That's reeled in. It's Douglas. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
To throw, it's Morton. Pressure coming. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
What a start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start to this offense.
You got a shotgun playbook. You're not gonna be able to run the ball. I don't know what you're doing.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
So how you kick is you wait for the power to get to the green right there, and then you hold it, and then.
Oh, look at this. The kicker's going to run it. An abject disaster on this fade. They came closer to giving up a 2 than getting to 2. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Kick it deep.
Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. And the returner goes down. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt. You cannot give
like
the
triangle,
football away.
like
Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games.
Triangle.
You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing.
No,
I
now
like
it's
the game
triangle,
plan so far
triangle,
for them, but they just need
and
to
then
go
you,
out and do a better job connecting the dots.
Makes the catch. It's Levitt.
Man, come on, bro.
You pitch it again.
Defense scoops it up, and they're bringing it
You
back.
hit the pitch
This
button.
is a receiver group that practices making catches in traffic, and they're used to having guys trying to rip it free. He's got to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure after he makes the catch. That's a costly giveaway.
I can't say I've seen this strategy before, but they're showing punt on first down.
Let's go straight up.
Fair catch, called for and made.
This might be worse for you.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The last time they had it, they weren't secure with the football and put it on the ground, David.
Yeah, and I think sometimes that would cause for you to be a little bit
What formation is this?
conservative,
You ever seen
keep doing
formation?
you. Put that behind. It's one mistake.
The defensive
move on.
formation.
I've always been a fan of getting that guy who
33
fumbled
stack.
the ball back early. You got to let that guy turn the page. They need him to make plays if they're going to win this game.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out. So they'll
You
decline
gotta
the
go.
penalty.
You hit R1 twice, you can go to the formation. Yeah. Yeah, and then you hit right and left, but you gotta pick a play. So.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
It's 20. It's 30 seconds. You just hit L1 all want to go through the formations.
On first down, here comes this offense. Back to throw, it's Beck. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, this quarterback is going to have to be precise with his timing and his accuracy. He's already thrown a pick. That one got swatted away, guys. We're only in the first quarter. These windows are...
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick.
It's all right, man. It's your first time. You don't know what you're doing good.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better
Something
job.
you might be familiar with and seen
And the Red Raiders will try to put one on the board on first and goal.
You know what formation that is on offense? Flex bone.
On the option. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And listen, I like this near the goal line, right? Do something a little bit different. Try to get you guys with a little bit of speed on the perimeter. Everybody brings in all those big bodies for the goal line. Try to be stout up the middle and not give up the run. So nice job of getting positive yards down in the red zone.
On the option. The pitch. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second.
What should I do? 3rd and goal? Tush push?
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll move the running back to try to force the... And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your
You
foot
good,
down.
bro.
You get opportunities like that. They're golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
A little trickery, and they flip it ahead. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable
This is
to
how you
extend the
left,
lead.
right stick.
About to
That's how
kick
you
it off after
right stick is how
punching
you
it in
do.
for the touchdown.
Up is how you do the truck.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the
This is
mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the
There's
coaching
pros
staff
that
can
use
help him
coach
too,
sets and
David. I think you
pros.
can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Throws for the tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Getting a spot on, agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
Yeah, that's how you run. The D-pad
Come
doesn't
to
do
the line,
anything.
facing 3rd and long
Besides
from the
the obstacles.
25. Looking to pass, it's back. Going downfield for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession,
You go
obviously,
up and down,
ends
but you still
an
skip
interception
some
with this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
Well, the upside is you could get a 1st down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. He'll take another shot here.
Put something on it.
And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Unnecessary roughness.
So the
Hit him when he
decision
was out
has
of
been
bounds.
made, and the coach will take the
You want to
penalty.
challenge it? Hit start. This one. No, this one. Oh, circle. This one. Yeah. No, hit circle. Go back. Hit now. Hit it. And then go down to challenge. X.
Wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on, and his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call.
Yeah.
And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense,
He'll take a shot.
Awesome.
And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Touchdown, Red Raider! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave up.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it.
Why wouldn't he throw it?
Defenders there to get him on the ground. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, David.
yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead and try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Well,
This game used to be like pixels, like 16-bit pixels back in the day. Now you can't tell the difference in it in real life.
I'm just going to take it.
From the gun on 3rd down. Grabs behind the line. It's Etienne. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
Caught in the backfield. It's Etienne. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up a wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Runs through a tackle. The Dogs have enough for the first down. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a first down on the ground.
And you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang ball. That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's what Georgia does.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football, early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run game coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. And when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Wants to throw, it's back. Takes the easy throw in the flat. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
And I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so you get the first down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the 4th down.
That's by formation. Then you can hit L1 to go. L1
4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? Trying to slam it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Trying to punch it in. He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. So they've got the lead down to 10 here. A little more interesting as they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it. So, Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Pulls it in. It's Douglas. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away.
Right here.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He finds his man. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Red Raiders moving quickly to the line. Caught behind the line. It's Douglas. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that.
I'm going to score. At least a field goal.
He's going to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking for a man. It's Morton. He'll take a deep shot here. Grabs it at the 25
Good bad
stride.
animation.
And they were
He should have
looking
caught it
for
like
a chunk
this and-
play, and they got it. The explosive picks
Don't
up
hit
more
that,
than
don't
30.
hit that.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, talk about drawing a plum assignment. A first half spent in paradise, and in many ways this Hawaii Bowl has lived up to expectations. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius.
No, I'm kidding.
And the Red Raiders will kick it off to start the second half. Looking for daylight. Inside his 20. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get them quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Dell. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it.
Circle
He's
the
out to the
spin move.
43.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. The give from the gun. Tackle is made after the first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles it to the ground.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator to pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Using his legs, it's Frazier. Tough sledding in there, picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. The Bulldogs are stopped, but not before getting it past the stick.
You know, you kind of get stuck in no man's land once you get across that 50-yard line where it might be a long field goal, which isn't really, really high percentage. Or do I go for it on 4th down? I like to go for it, personally. I like the aggressiveness. They go for it, and they get the big first down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride.
Yeah,
they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
It's a holiday.
And
Calories
the
don't
Dogs
exist.
will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside.
Yeah, I'm in Virginia.
Nice run
I've
there
been there
before the defense
since
finally makes the stop.
August. Or no, sorry.
They've
April.
shown this formation
April.
a lot of times, especially in the first half. Now
And,
they show the formation.
yeah,
pull
I've
some
worked
guys
a
that run
couple
counter backside.
weeks here and
Beautiful
there.
play design, way to adjust in the second half.
They make the
Yes,
stop, but not
our
before he
stuff
sets
is
them
still
up with a
there.
1st and goal from the
One of my
10.
friends is gonna use
So
the
close
moves,
to
so,
cashing it in for this
basically
offense.
recommend us. How that stuff.
With the run on 1st and goal. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a
Yeah.
yard. They'll mark it
They
at the 9.
they set up they have like a mover contract that does everything. Problem is it's like this is the time that
Defense
everyone's moving,
rolls up
so
deep in
they
its
don't
own
really
end
know
on that
what
last
to do.
play. Now a 2nd and
So,
long coming.
they can't. They're like
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard
Well,
on that.
I already sent some
Looking
stuff,
like
but
they're gonna have to try
I
to throw
can't
this
move
one
into my
the end zone
house
here
until
on
July
third down,
15th.
David. Quarterback's got to be
So
careful.
my
Can't
stuff
get
has been
greedy 'cause
there
You know
just
these
kinda
windows,
waiting.
they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations.
He'll
here
be
in
there
Dunlap.
with
They've gotten pushed back, but it's still
and
3rd and goal.
just have to rough it.
Getting the field, it's back.
Yes.
Big tight end. Touchdown, dog! That is the
Yeah.
ultimate grab and go.
You can
for
carry
the
Ruby, I
Stars.
guess.
An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Circle.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And it looks as if they'll have all the subtlety of a sledgehammer as they bring in the jumbo dudes for the two-point try. The game.
Man.
And he'll dance into the end zone and score the deuce.
Yeah.
Well, he did a great job.
You got Georgia, bro.
He gets it in, and the offense comes away with 8 points on the drive.
That's fine. I'm gonna score right here. It's really more about, it's like playing chess.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That's really all it is. It's just a big chess game. It's the modern day version of old dudes in the park playing chess.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He
Some
was
skill,
looking for
like
more
what I'm about
running
to
room,
do.
but none to be found as he
Some
stopped at the
skill.
23. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field.
Forward? Yeah. I haven't even turned on the scoring machine, the Texas Tech scoring machine.
Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it. Using the quick game. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
I'm just playing. I'm
And there was
chilling.
no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
They get it on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters.
I'll score pretty quick.
Period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. second down here as they go back to work after the break. Back to pass, it's Morton. Going deep. Catching stride inside the 15. And he's
Salute. Salute.
And he'll house it. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And how about the ball?
Look,
The
this is-
ball field all the way across the field. Big time play.
Don't worry,
Big
I
time
beat my
throw.
brother on that same-
Receiver
that
runs
same
underneath it, takes it to
every
the
single time
house.
we play.
Huge play for this offense.
I might still watch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Wants to go up. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And he's out of bounds, short of the goal line. He almost found a way to convert that fake.
That keeps the score. Texas Tech 24, Georgia 16.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just long.
ain't
No
going
secret
the ball.
play calls, just simply, we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down.
Like gonna hold the ball.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
If you snap it at 0, I'm gonna jump the snap.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
You ain't getting nothing.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. On the run, it's Frazier.
Oh, there goes Greasy. That's my brother. Yep. Greasy, we all know it's you.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on 4th down, and they need to keep that drive alive. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field.
I told you triangle. Like, oh, I'll show you.
So if I want
You hit triangle, and then you hit the button of the receiver, and then you hit the pattern. Yeah.
Looking for
Look,
a
like,
productive play
hit
on
triangle,
first
then
down.
I'm going to hit X, and then I'll put them on the street, and then I'm going to show you the play. I'll put them on stop route.
He's going to pass. Got a man. It's Douglas.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
The Red Raiders have pushed it inside the 20. It's a flea flicker. He wants it all. And it's caught. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Flea flicker.
Man, do you have to love the
Did you see that? Oh. It's a flea flicker.
Call that play and know it'll be a success. And Jesse, you're looking for big plays when you call trick plays, and a touchdown, that's exactly what you want.
Man, the quarterback was licking his chops too, David. When he got the ball back from the
Oh, for
running
real?
back, he knew he had his guy wide open. At that point, you're just thinking, don't
A
underthrow
double,
it
yeah.
too badly, and don't miss this guy. Just give him an opportunity, and the trick play pays off.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2.
They hit y'all with a flea flicker first play.
Quarterback keeper.
I do like the play call offensively here in a two-point
Nah, he ain't
situation.
getting it.
Trust your quarterback to get it in, but this defense does such a good job rallying to the football, and they come away with no points on the two-point attempt.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Is that Atkins the sheriff?
Let's see if he can make a play on the return.
Oh, we can hit him.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Change their pass instead of.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They move the tight end all over. Power football with the run. That one did not go well. Tackled in the
I done the
backfield
same
for
thing
a loss of
before.
6.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And so you can put them on whatever you want. Whatever you want.
Quarterback checking the play. They'll put the tight end in motion. Now they'll run it to the right here. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive
run the
yards
ball
like
again,
that,
believe me.
continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Back to pass, it's back. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that's a really good job by the defense. Understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a low by possession lead. Take away all the stuff. Make them force the football.
The middle guy?
And they stamp this game.
He did. The outside guy was. Only the outside can run a comeback.
First
Can't run a
down here
comeback
with time for maybe one more play.
He threw to the inside guy.
He'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
Let's go. Talk about this was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock.
You're not running.
Man,
Don't try to
that pick.
please.
Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
Quarterback checking off. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Frazier.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Fires left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You can tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They'll try to get it through the air.
Damn it.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. He's off to the races. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback
if you
does
don't press anything, though, they'll run the play. You gotta.
He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Hand off from the shotgun. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The defense is going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the right. And they're not on the same page there.
He has just never been able to get into a rhythm in this game. He's already thrown 3 picks. He's hit a lot. That time throwing off his back foot forces another completion.
Second down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Got his man downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give him a first down.
When you get zone leverage and you're running curves and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts getting bailed, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
Just run it in, bro. Just run it in, bro.
They'll go to the air. Fires to the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Oh, no, man, my dad again.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal.
In the garage, right?
Yeah, I'll go get it.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to see the grill. I told you to sit there here.
Running back searching for a hole. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down to the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill.
Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
We had any chance to make this happen. We had to score with a little bit of time.
We don't need a timeout.
We need a miracle. Now we need to
it's the middle, but big one. This thing.
And somehow, some way, make a big play.
The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left.
I'm not giving you no time.
The jumbo formation is in. Looks as if they'll try to power in the 2.
Not.
Barrels ahead. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. They're sending out the regular kickoff unit. I know they've got a couple of timeouts, but I don't think there's enough time on the clock to pass on the onside kick. From inside the 15, here's the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
That's all Texas Tech do is score.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. So they put themselves in position to run out the clock and win this game if they can just execute here, Jesse.
Yeah, you can't get lazy or lackadaisical either on offense here. Your sense of urgency has to be high. You've got to execute plays and force the opponent here to use their timeouts, David.
Execute easy plays. Run the football, make them use their last 2 timeouts, and then you don't have anything else to worry about in this football game.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the
Yeah,
deal,
if you try
and the
to
coach
if you try
accepts
to
it, they will
snap
take
the
the
ball
penalty.
right as the time's going down, they'll do a false start.
First down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Morton. Trying to get to it.
Lord.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Red Raiders in the hurry up. Dialing up a second down pass play. They're bringing heat. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Oh, he tosses it back. He's looking deep. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Tosses to the quarterback. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment. That continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Are those Well, I guess we should start cooking.
Well, we gotta get the grill going.
Well, y'all can walk down there. Y'all can walk down there. Why not? Somebody might invite you inside to eat. Yeah, everybody's grilling right now.
Huh?
Your shoes.
Hmm? The what? That door was open?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Drake gonna get you.